going on? Thanks so much for tuning in. Welcome to the channel. Happy birthday to anyone who's celebrating this week. We are currently in Aquarius season, depending on when you're watching this. This is our weekly reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cross watchers, obviously welcome. I'm sure you guys know the drill. As long as the energy resonates, then the reading is meant for you. All right, Aquarius. Ooh, I hope you guys are doing well. Sending love, blessings always. What is the highest and best message for Aquarius? Highest and best. Okay, so addiction. So something is really weighing on you, you know. I feel like this is a little bit of an obsession, maybe codependence on someone, on something, perhaps doing a little bit of spying, a little internet spying. I don't feel like it's as much substance as I do feel like it's more things in the psyche, right? Like things that kind of challenge our sense of worth, our value. That's kind of making you, you know, I don't know. Like I said, I feel like kind of looking all over the internet for information, whether it's about someone specifically or you're trying to kind of figure things out, you know, through this gathering of information. This could also be someone spying on you. The energies obviously could be reversed because we also have this Ascension card, which, you know, obviously, like it goes from one extreme to the other. And, you know, we are in Aquarian season, like I said, so that is known for, you know, unexpected change of events that can be very sudden. That's come up through a lot of the readings as well. So it's almost like, you know, but that's the thing. I almost feel like you're too much in this obsessive, codependent type energy, whether you're trying to control someone or how a situation unfolds, and you're putting so much energy into it. I feel like you're trying to do it not sneaky, but like you just don't want anyone to see, you know, and obviously, right, like we all do stuff like that, you know, internet stalk or whatever. But this is kind of like, yeah, you're trying to do it behind, you know, I don't feel like it's mischievous or bad. It's like I said, it's just more about gaining information. But it feels like it comes to a point where you're like, it's enough. You like finally get it. And then that knowledge helps you upgrade. That understanding, it's like a integration, right? Maybe through conversation, through connecting with someone. Maybe this person that, you know, you're kind of watching, looking at with a fine-tooth comb. How are they going to respond? How are they going to react? Someone who maybe, I don't know, avoids the intimacy, avoids the commitment. Actually, I think Capricorn got that energy as well. So you could be on the Capricorn Aquarius cusp. This is also, like I said, this kind of like reminiscing about the past, the old, which makes sense, you know, if you're checking up on someone or you're kind of fixated on a situation that happened. And, you know, it makes sense that you would be doing a lot of thinking and reflecting. And I think this is actually really good for you, Aquarius. Like I said, I don't get any like weird vibes. I mean, obviously you'll know if you're doing something weird or inappropriate, but I don't specifically get that. I feel like it's more, like I said, to gain information, and this actually helps you grow. It actually helps you evolve and move forward. And so I feel like, you know, overall, it's like a positive thing, you know? is what I'm getting out of it. 7 of coins. Yeah, there's that waiting energy right there. So obviously everyone's situation is going to be different. But as long as the energy resonates, if it's the same, then you'll know this message is meant for you. I also do personal readings, energy healings, wellness consults. So definitely hit me up if you want me to support in whatever way. Okay, friendship energy comes out, dealing with group of people, community, friends, that you're really kind of having a hard time, I don't know, finding like a level of balance and harmony around. Yeah, and you are taking your time. I do feel like that's your energy. Because again, like I said, I feel like you're more on the outside, you're more on the outskirts doing that. Yeah, there's that 7 of coins for you, doing that gathering of information. So you're watching kind of like everyone around you, how things are playing out. And are you looking for a misstep, perhaps, from someone with that 2 of Wands energy? Because there's something that you can't quite get your mind around quite yet, Aquarius. All right, feeling a little bit left out. 5 of coins is like when that's seriously, Aquarius. 5, 6, 7 of coins. So that's really beautiful because, like I said, it does talk about your evolution, right? We see that with the Ascension card coming as things move forward for you. But sometimes we do just have to take our time, and that's what Pentacles energy is all about. It's earth energy. So it's the way that we grow and build in our life. This is helping you evolve. I think this is a lesson that perhaps you've been learning for quite some time. Maybe you thought you were a little bit further ahead than what you were or what came out. I feel like someone might have challenged you in a way that you weren't really expecting. And now there's kind of this weird, like stagnation. There's not a lot of interaction. Things have been put on hold. And that's where I feel like you are just kind of waiting to see. This might have been a big shock for this other person. Vibing as Knight of Cups, so you could be dealing with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Someone who maybe, there's double Scorpio right there on the board. Maybe someone who is going through a lot of change, a lot of, just transition. Death is a really big energy in the tarot. It's like when we are closing off one cycle. But it's interesting because this person vibing as the Knight of Cups, it really kind of talks about how, maybe their heart was in the right place. Maybe they kind of said the right things, but their follow through wasn't quite there. And I feel like that makes a lot of sense if you're kind of just waiting in the background to see how things are going to unfold, especially like watching them, right, in their every move. And that could be where you just get a little bit obsessed, again, no shade. That's, the thing about technology is it makes it very easy to find everyone, right, nowadays. But I think it's kind of preventing you from claiming what you want. I guess I get that for you, Aquarius. Like, why? I guess my question to you would be like, why are you sitting and waiting? Instead of just having that conversation, maybe you're not 100% ready. All right, let's see what's blocking this. Yeah, lots of emotion, okay. Lots of intuitive energy. Being on the defensive, doing, this might be someone that feels like they were doing a lot of the work by themselves, not really having the support. And I don't know, like it's a really interesting energy because it feels like both of you are bummed out. This is not exactly how maybe it was supposed to go, but you're not really doing anything about it. They're not really doing anything about it, you know? And so it stays, you know? Maybe you both feel like you both were doing a lot of things that the other person, other party should have appreciated, and you weren't feeling that way, you know, from either side. This person is, you know, maybe jumped the gun a little bit as you self-protected, right? Like there is usually the runner and the chaser. So someone who pieces out, you know, like I said, it looks like they were definitely running away from the situation. Knight of Wands energy for me is always like very immature, like just someone who can be a little bit hot-headed, not have the full story, or think that, you know, their perspective is the only one, you know? And so you went into self-protection mode. I don't want to touch that. You know, I don't want to deal with that. No, thank you. You know, almost like getting out of their way is what I'm hearing. So they've since started moving in a different direction. And, you know, that kind of goes back to confirming like what I was saying earlier, like you're staying put, you know, you're sitting in this energy of like still kind of waiting to see how things unfold, not really doing anything, maybe trying to find a little bit more balance. But like I said, it almost feels like you're sitting a little too long in this energy of, you know, not, I don't know, like, and I think that's a thing, right? Like, I think this thing with the Ascension, as much as I hate this phrasing, it is like our aha moments, right? And sometimes we just need things or information to kind of soak in and saturate and reticulate before we actually get that moment of clarity and of awareness. And it doesn't make it bad, right? I think it's, in my opinion, it's like our body, our mind, our soul knows exactly what needs the healing and is going to allow that to happen at the perfect time. And so I think, you know, obviously with that 10 of Wands on the bottom of the deck for you, you probably have had a lot on your plate. You probably were really stressed out. Maybe you were being pulled in a bunch of different directions. And it was easier just to not really deal with this energy. Something that you were having a really hard time because you were kind of focusing on your own stuff, you know. I feel maybe you had stuff going on at your house, you know, in the household. 5 of Pentacles is also that value of, you know, when there's some conflict, some stress on the home front, you know, things aren't on the up and up. Yeah, Empress energy, stepping into your power, like we talked about that. It's confirmation right there, Aquarius, for that ascension. Finding a way to reconnect. Yeah, 6 of Cups, it's that past. And King of Swords. Okay, so it's air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So it's finding a way to reconnect with this energy. Definitely looks like meeting up for coffee, having a conversation, a heart-to-heart, probably around what happened, why things are the way that they are. You know, and I feel like that's what your aha moment is going to be. Not specifically the conversation with the person, you know, but just like, I feel like, again, when you're ready to kind of talk about what it was for you, right? Like sometimes things happen and we're just not really ready to say whatever it was that we needed to say, because it's triggering or it's vulnerable or it's not fun to look at the places that we feel, you know, a little cast down and out. And this really does deal with, Aquarius, your ancestral healing. Basically meaning it's like generational healing, right? Like each generation has an opportunity to help heal what has been passed down through our parents, grandparents, through our DNA. And this is you breaking out of that pattern, which is so strong, so powerful, Aquarius. Yeah. And I feel like this person, you know, probably, or this situation was a trigger for you in order to do this work, do this healing. I like this forget-me-not, because to me this is a lot about, like, it's ending on a good note is what I'm hearing, you know? Making the peace, having that harmony and that balance. Yeah, and I feel like for both of you, it probably was, you know, a lot of times relationships mirror what we need to grow and learn through, what's going on in the inside, and what we really doesn't serve us and we have to let go of. And that was the fire starter for both of you, you know? So I hope this helps, Aquarius. I'm sending so much love and light to whatever you're navigating through. Like I said, I'm here if you would like help and support. Check out the other videos. Definitely thumbs up if it resonated. Drop comments below. I love to build and grow the community. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Lots of love and light. Have a great night.